All right, so once again, a very big welcome to this particular platform here, Pinax TV. So yesterday we brought you an update. This particular video which came about it was trending all over social media. This particular video I'm talking about was a man who was seen in this viral video, a Papano, a very nice gentleman as such. He was in a conversation and answer. He was in a heated argument with the police. Now the question was, how come this video trend? How did it even start? The videos released yesterday on social media. No, according to police sources and what they have for us, they are telling us initially what happened was that they were positioned at a checkpoint. They were positioned at a checkpoint. So the checkpoint that they were positioned, they were stopping cars, and as mandated to do, they were checking what is happening around in terms of vehicles coming in, and also seeing to it that vehicular traffic is massive. Into checkpoint in himself, normal police usually mount barriers at various highways. This is done because at the end of the day, omutimi track it down, armed robbers, stolen cars, and a whole lot of things. We will not lecture you about this case. We know how all of this came about. So, as mandated by law, they did the same thing in Sekondi Àrrɛst. So along the checkpoint, it is a car say by a check UBR and a V8. But according to source Urban, the V8 which was coming, it did not even notice. Say okay, fine. The word notice is too small. It did not even give respect. Okay, these are police people, and no matter how big I am and any high office I am, I need to pay homage or give them respect. And at the end of the day, let me slow down and let me see what they will talk about. But according to police, this particular man did not actually recognize their presence. He even failed to admit their presence, speeding through the checkpoint, and at a point in time nearly killing a policeman on duty. Until after all of these things were done, a police for and tracking it down, stopping, because in the they did not know if this particular man who claims or a big man or maybe a hardened criminal and as so upon interrogation, and they came to realize that this particular man is an MC. And in the heated argument that we played a video yesterday to you on this particular platform, you realize that he was seen in the video assaulting a police officer verbally at a point in time. Krana or Patcher said, "Do you know me? By the time I'm finished with you, you'll be begging." So this particular video and the portion of video trended on social media because I didn't start here. And the police also wanted to make sure, say, because the man is claiming, say, our high office, they will not do anything at the end of the day to put their position in jeopardy. So what they did was they need to take a footage of it. Your dash cam, and I say, and your dash cam, body camera, police for every event. They had records it, and at the end of the day, they can have some sort of a proof in their case in court, and other prosecutors can get a proof in court as to if the person was arrested lawfully, unlawfully, and even what transpired during the arrest. So in aid of this particular thing, of course, the police were able to take a sample video, and then because the man was making so many heinous allegations and claims, they wanted to take these things, and at the end of the day, whatever happens, so they will know how to use it as an evidence for themselves. And the Saki will be an relief will be off the post and not duty, because the man was saying, so by the time he's done with them, they will sack all the police people on guard. So when the video trended, people were obviously not happy. And then also in the video along the session, the police officer was saying, so you're not going anywhere. I've called for backup. They are coming to take you to the headquarters. And the man said yes, they should come. He was not even pissed. So the police did as said, and obviously they called people from the headquarters to come and take custody of the man. Later on, and about to lie, said the man in question, the video, was an MCE for Sekondi Àrrɛst, IFN, Mr. Abdul Mumun Isa. He should know better, but Ghana position feels that we are above reproach and we are above any law here in this particular country. So as part of this, the police brought out a release. This release came yesterday night, and as you can see on your screen, it reads press release yesterday, 3rd February 2022, and the theme here is Sekondi Àrrɛst MC arrested for dangerous driving and alleged assault on a police officer. Now, for clarity, I'll explain it in our three dialects. Maybe I will share me. You can. Some of the themes are very heavy. You can understand where all of this things is coming from and even where it's going. So number one, I'll say Mr. Abdul Issa, the Honorable MCE for Sekondi Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly, has been arrested by the Western Regional Police Command today, Thursday, 3rd February 2022, for an alleged motor traffic offense, verbal assault, and offensive conduct against a police officer who was performing his lawful duty. So what the police is saying here is that they've been able to arrest this particular man, Mr. Abdul Issa Osanso, a Honorable MC for Secondary Takoradi. Now, according to the own parties, our Western Regional Police Command headquarters, they arrested him yesterday, Thursday evening, and they are saying charges of original so they arrested a motor traffic offense, and also motor traffic offense is a Brad check or do checkpoint. He speed over. He didn't even recognize it. And he didn't even give the needed respect. And he until the man slow down. Because he was an MC, he had total disregard for law. According to him, he's an MC, so he should be worshipped. He should not worship the people, but the people should worship him. That is so absurd. Recall, now you are in a case BC, a very nice young policewoman was rammed over by a V8 because of some of these indisciplined acts on our street, and it has become so incessant. At the end of the day, these things are leading to death. Now, some motor traffic offense, if one part is a verbal assault because the man threatened a police officer. So by the time he's done with him, he will come back in, and that was an assault. The other one too was offensive conduct. Parties we have a panel and a whole family and it doesn't go in line with the ethics as an MC, and that is an offensive conduct. You are breaching the public peace, and also he did all of this thing against a police officer who was performing his lawful or discharging his lawful duty. So second one, also the MC has been charged on 3 counts on assault of a public officer, offensive conduct conducive to breaches of the peace, and disturbing the public, disturbing the peace in a public place, contrary to sections 205, 207, and 208 respectively of the Criminal and Offences Act 1960, Act 29. He has been charged for the dangerous driving contrary to section 1, Act 6A3 of 2004 as amended by Act 761 of 2000. So they are based on this particular 3 charges. Now they are charging, they are saying in aid of all of these things are causing. They believe that this man, his attitude, his conduct, the way he portrayed himself did not go in regards to the law, and even the ethics has to be an honorable. This man actually breached his own ethics. They are standing on these things to actually charge him. So somebody can kind of verbal assault, the offensive conduct, and the motor traffic offense. He's speeding without recognizing and even admitting and respecting, so they place people on guard at the barrier. Now, the third one is very interesting. I'll say the MC was driving a Toyota Land Cruiser with registration number GE 5615 is alleged to have driven dangerously and carelessly while approaching a police snap checkpoint at Kwesi Cemetery on Wednesday, 2nd February 2020. When one of the police officers on duty attempted to stop him, he verbally assaulted and threatened him. It's basically in some here can based on the video, more parties say what they are gathering from the prosecutors is that at a particular place, I was Sekondi Takoradi Cemetery. The police had mounted a barrier there and a checkpoint there. They were checking people and all vehicles which were coming. So this MP was one of the people now the fleet of cars are now but he did not even give respect. So, okay, there was a checkpoint here. I need to slow down. He just came like that and he drove carelessly. At a point in time, one party said he nearly killed one of the police people. So they are based on all of these things to charge him. Recall a similar thing is here, but I'll give you more details into what I'm about to say later. Now, the fourth one, I'll say he will be arraigned before court today, the Friday, 4th, 2022, which we have gotten the news that they've done that. We'll give you more details into that because Minoka's information in as much as he has been sent to court, he's been granted bail. He's scheduled to appear in court again. Minoka said this case was signed by Olivia E.T. Adiku, who is the Deputy Superintendent of Police, Head of Public Affairs Unit, Western Region. Now, I was saying something, I said, Kwanzaa Hayford, who happened to be the Infantiman MP. These were the same kind of things that happen out of the blues. We tend to start to blame police people. These checkpoints are there. These people sometimes do checkpoints because they feel that they are big. They disregard the rule of law. But some of these checkpoints are there. The police check them to know what is in the car, and sometimes to give advice to people who are driving. Say, where are you going? Don't go to this particular place because we've heard there's a robbery going on there. They give this advice. Is very serious, but they tend to disregard the rule of law and not appreciate the good ways that the police are doing. At the end of the day, then all fingers will be pointed on at the police, which is a very, very sad thing. But we are happy that finally the rule of law is working, and we should also retrace in as much as the rule of law is working and the videos and the audios that we've seen. I believe that this particular MCE has a right to a fair trial. We need to also approach his case carefully and make sure that we don't say anything in him, because in as much as the police has brought up their case, we don't know the facts of the case. It's an account against the other, so we need to dive deeper and see who is wrong and who is not wrong. And all of these things is just made to embody our constitution here in Ghana. This is what is currently going on. We'll give you more updates as all of these videos events unfold.